Hello viewers, how are you doing? Today we'll be talking about episode 18, Mass Upsurge, 1969. This is being followed from a book I have written. It's Our Bangladesh. This book is meant to connect our future generation with our history. Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, Mukti Juddho, the Liberation War, present Bangladesh, etc. I hope you like it. I'm making this in English, but my English, the spoken part is very Indian or Bangladeshi style. Please forgive me for this. I am trying my best to make sure we all work together. Mass Upsurge 1969. The year 1969 is an important year in the history of Bangladesh. Through this mass upsurge, the government of Ayub Khan, ruling over more than a decade, had to step down. In the face of a huge movement during the mass upsurge, President Ayub Khan, who is known as Iron Man to the people of his country, were bound to hand over the power to the Army Chief General Yahya Khan on 25th March of that year. In Bangla, we call it Onosotturer Gono Andolon. Immediately, martial law was declared, means the army ruling started. But the demand for electing the people's representatives through votes and for establishing the parliamentary system was acknowledged at the same time. In demand of autonomy in East Pakistan, anti-government protests and movements intensified in 1969. On 4th January 1969, All-Party Student Movement Council raised the historic 11-point programs. 11-point programs in 1969. While in the procession demanding fall of Ayub Khan, the student leader Amanullah Mohammed Asaduzzaman was killed by police on January 20th, 1969. Asaduzzaman was killed again. He was known to all as Martyred Asad. In Bangla we call it Shohid Asad. On 24th January in the same year, Motiur Rahman Malik was also murdered. Besides, Rustam, son of Kalumia Sheikh from Begamganj, Noakhali, was murdered in this movement. Seeing Asad's blood-smudged shirt in a procession of hundreds of grieving and emotional students, Shamsur Rahman, the famous modern poet of Bengali literature, composed the immortal poem, Asad's Shirt. Moreover, another Bangladeshi great poet, Helal Hafiz, burst out into anger and consequently wrote the timeless poem, Forbidden Editorial. In the student movement in which Asad was killed, Bangladesh's famous photographer Rashid Talukdar was an eyewitness. He snapped the long procession of the students and common people along with Asad's shirt. In many of the places, the people of Bangladesh replaced the nameplate of Ayub Khan with martyred Asad's one. On the right side of the National Parliament in Dhaka, Ayub Gate became Asad Gate. Besides, Ayub Avenue was changed into Asad Avenue and Ayub Park into Asad Park. This is a historic picture. This little young boy leading the procession then. He was found dead right after this event. Boys and girls, I hope you liked it. The history is very rich behind this great nation. As long as you follow us, as long as you are part of us, our nation will find its way and will be happy to bring more and more for you. Please be part of us. I am Dr. Ferdous Khandker from New York.